What's up, guys? It's your boy Darkskin, and today we're going to be going over the top 5 best PvE units. Now, what was it? Yesterday I did PvP, which, if you guys haven't checked that video out, definitely check that video out. I think it's a really good video. But going over the best PvE units. Now, before we get into the video, it's kind of weird how I'm gauging this, because there are some units that excel at one thing the best, like really well. Like, let's go ahead and get into the good units, right? Like, first we'll talk about Arthur, right? Arthur by himself as a unit is just not good. Like, he's just very average. But since he can buff his allies attack, HP, defense, and he can give humans a HP related stat boost, he becomes a really good unit in PvE. Because let's say your team is like all humans. Let's say it's like Arthur, Hauser, Bond, Jericho, right? Say that's your team, that's who you have. Your team becomes amazing because Hauser and Arthur both have passives that are boosting humans, right? So it's just like that, right? But this is more of an individuality type of thing, and more of what they're bringing to the table as an individual, because like Arthur is not bringing those stats to the table. Arthur is giving his team those stats to bring to the table, right? I guess you could say. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but yeah, so Arthur would definitely be an honorable mention. A lot of units are good for raids, right? So if they're good for raids, I'll make them honorable mentions as well. Blue Bond is very good for Red Demon, right? He's very good for Red Demon. Really good unit. So he's going to be an honorable mention. Bond, one of the best farmers in the game right now. Honorable mention as well. Really good. Deanne is just, she's a pretty good farmer as well. She has AoE. If you have her built up, you have her, with some good gear and stuff, she can definitely be used. Most of these are probably going to be honorable mentions, I'm gonna be honest. Really good for Red Demon as well. Damage. Really good for Red Demon as well. Damage. Going on to 5th place. Our 5th place is actually going to be Green Liz. Now, I'm not saying she's the best unit on this list. I'm not saying there aren't other units that are really good on this list either. But you got to understand what she does and how she does it, right? Not only does she heal, right? I believe she can cleanse too, which I'm going to check right now. I'm pretty sure she can cleanse. Yeah, so not only does she heal, she can cleanse, and then her ultimate gives everybody on the team 2 ult gauge. Now, if you guys don't know why that's so good, in Grey Demon specifically, you can do this anywhere, but in Grey Demon, like, getting 2 ult gauge for all 6 of the units is, like, amazing. And not to mention, she starts with three orbs to begin with. So, like, that on top of her healing, on top of her ultimate healing, on top of like just how she works, how she functions, she becomes a very good PvE unit. You don't even have to use her in Grey Demon. You can use her in anything. But she just becomes a really good unit on the front line because of how she works and everything like that. Now, moving on. Gil Thunder is I'm not gonna put him honorable mention because his passive is useless. And yeah, you can boost, but it's like we already have Arthur who can also boost. And we have Helbram who can also boost as well. So it's like boosting is not super crazy or anything like that. Now make no mistake, Helbram and Gil Thunder are like the go-to boosters for Red Demon, Grey Demon, and Crimson Demon, which is not out yet, but same thing, right? So these two are very good. Honorable mention, Gustav, right? Now Gustav mainly for Red Demon, but it's like the fact that he's an SR and he can do everything Red Merlin can do, like literally everything. They literally have the same skills, same skill 1, skill 2, both of the skills are the same. His ultimate is better in my opinion, and his passive is better. So like he does everything Red Merlin does, except better. So I'm gonna put him an honorable mention. Jericho, good unit. Hauser, honorable mention because he is the best farmer in the game. And then we'll go on to Green, what's it called? King, because like he just does, he's really good when it comes to Grey Demon, and it's like there's no one that's close, right? There's nobody even close to him. And Great Demon, right? Now, keep in mind, take these two rows with a grain of salt. Any of these could be interchangeable, honestly. All of these units that are good units are honorable mentions in their own way because they all do the same things, right? Like I said at the beginning, like they're all of the honorable mentions are probably gonna be good units, right? Like they all are just pretty good units. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get on with the list. At rank 4, we're gonna have Red SR Liz. Now, the reason why I put her above Green SR Liz is because Green Liz, you're a little bit more limited, whereas SR Liz, not only does she have healing, which is really good, but her passive literally can heal her team from the back. Like, she doesn't even have to be in the front. With Green Liz, like, she becomes more useless if she's not in the front. So you kind of want her in the front so she can start doing what she does better. But Red Liz, not only can she heal from the back, her ultimate gives Rejuvenate for 3 turns, and you can max her ultimate out, which is going to be amazing, right? So she's going to be healing more as an SR unit, which is free, basically. But yeah, she's just a really good unit overall. She can disable attack skills, which is pretty cool. Really good unit for PvE. You can just put her in the back with your farming team. She can heal you up a lot. She's very, very, very good. Now, in 3rd place, we have Green Merlin. Now, the reason why we have Green Merlin, if you guys don't know, Green Merlin has just came out. She's a new unit, but she is amazing. I actually have her on my PvP tier list at rank 4, right under Blue King, Blue Dian, and Green Bond, right? So, very, very good unit, I believe. She can perfect cube, which she can shield her allies basically. I don't know if you guys saw my Merlin showcase, but I shielded my allies multiple times from the Grey Demon and stopped them from dying a lot of the time. Really good unit. And then she can also take away ult gauge, which if you guys don't know, that is a very, very limited resource and it's very, very good. That's the same reason why Red Bond right here was so good, because he could take away ult gauge. So yeah, she just becomes a very good unit, and her passive gives ult gauge at the start of the round, which, I mean, I'm gonna take it. So just overall very good, very good, very good. Now, 2nd place is gonna go to Green Meliodas. Now, if you guys don't know what Green Meliodas does, you have been living under a rock for some time now, because Green Meliodas, counter Meliodas, is amazing, right? When it comes to PvE, I didn't mean to do that. When it comes to PvE, he just, like, how he works is like crazy. His counters, his damage, his passive, because like whenever, like with his passive, whenever he's lower, the lower HP, the more chance he has to crit. The lower his HP, his counter does more damage. All of it just factors into that. So very good unit for PvE. He's gonna help you solo almost everything in the game, PvE wise. Well, story wise, let's say that. As far as story mode goes, he helps you solo almost anything, which like is very, very good. Obviously, you want to get through story mode. And don't get me wrong, I kind of wanted to put him first on the scale, but obviously first place is going to King, right? And King is first place on this list for the same reason he's first place on PvP. King just brings too much utility to the table. He brings too much, right? Not only can King cleanse level 1, which she can only cleanse level 2. King can cleanse level 1, he heals rank 2 and rank 3, and his healing is not based off of attack, which both of these people, both of their healing is based off of attack, so you kind of have to build them attack defense, or you're kind of like messing yourself up. King's healing is based off of missing HP, so you don't have to build, you can build him whatever you want. Well, but the best thing is to build him HP defense, obviously. But you can build them whatever you want because it's not based off of a stat. It's based off of something that's missing, which you can't really like change. He has Petrify, which is amazing. His ult is AoE, does dumb damage. He's just overall really, really good. King is the best unit in the game right now, if you guys don't know. So, yeah, just overall very, very good unit. Now, like I said, a lot of these good units, you can literally interchange these good units for honorable mentions. All of them are very, very good. I know there's some units that are like rares or SRs that are good down here with passives. I didn't mean to take him out.
that are good down here with passives. Like I know Alioni has a good passive. She has good passive. Both Jerichos have good passives. We'll go ahead and put Weinhar up there because he's a good farmer too. Forgot to put him. But like most of these units you're not going to be working on or you're not going to be using. So like I didn't put them up there. It's like Vivian. Vivian's a pretty good unit, but no one is going to be working on Vivian. You should not be working on Vivian right now, right? So it's just like that. It wouldn't make sense for you to do that. I wouldn't even be working on her. But like, I mean, if you are, then yeah. You could even like do this. Like you could even put him down here because Hauser's the best farmer in the game, right? Like hands down, he's the best one. He still is on JP, all of that. But yeah, like the units I'd be working on are these four. Well, you need to get him to like 60. You don't need to like limit break him. But like these units, definitely good units for PvE. These units are definitely good units for PvE. Obviously, you'll be wanting to work on your damage dealer for like Red Demon. I use Slater, so I have Slater 60. I also use him for Gray, so I have him 60. If you guys want to look at my account just to like see what I got going on, you can. Here, I'll move it over. And we'll just do that. Yeah, so look, I have Slater because he's for Red Demon. Merlin's on my PvP and PvE team. I had Jericho on my PvP and PvE team. I took her off for Merlin. He's on PvP and PvE. Gray Demon. I use them for everything. I use her for everything. I use Blue DN for everything as well. She's for my raid teams, just to sit in the back. I have her passive. That was for a mission, so that's why he's like done. I used him in the beginning with my all blue team. Don't work on him. This was for a mission. This is for a mission. And then like you see, I haven't really worked on anybody else, right? So like, yeah, that's who I have done. That's what I'm working on. If you want to look at my team, this is my team. This is who I use. So yeah, but anyways, that's going to be all the top 5 best PvE units in the game. If you guys want to download Grand Cross on your PC, 60 frames, no lag, completely free. Check out the link in the description. You can download BlueStacks, which is the emulator I use. You can download Grand Cross, 60 frames, no lag. It would help me out a bunch if you guys did. Thank you guys if you do. And yeah, with that being said, that's going to be it for this video. Be sure to give it a like, subscribe to the show if you're new. Comment down below. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. With that being said, I will see you guys next time. Peace.